my name's Eric, and I live in outside of Cheney, Washington, out in the boonies. I knew that Carter was a failure at 10. That started me down the path to becoming Republican, Ronald Reagan. And so I've been with the Republicans ever since. In the 70s and 80s, the Russians were the big enemy, the big scary menace that was, so powerful that and so everybody was terrified. I mean, there was fallout shelters everywhere, including under my middle school, where we'd have the the nuclear fallout drills. And as a kid, that's pretty freaking scary to see that they're not as scary as what we thought they were. um is one thing. These people that say that this is going to throw them into the arms of the Chinese and all that. Again, the Chinese don't want a welfare state. They don't want a dependent. The Ukrainians are doing the world a favor right now. They're depleting the Russian military without us having to send a single person. We send them outdated equipment and they're making the most of it. We send them stuff from the 80s, 90s, early 2000s. We're sending them our old stuff. We're not sending them barrels of cash or, forklifts of cash coming off the back of the plane. It's all in weapons, mainly. The Republicans are all about freedom. They're fighting for their freedom. They're fighting for their country. Do we really want to just sit back and watch the Russians take over another country? Especially since that puts them even closer to NATO borders. We're helping people maintain their freedom and independence. And that's what the Republican Party is about. You either help the Ukrainians stay free and have their own liberty, or you let the Russians take it over, gain more ground, gain more people, gain more resources. So why? No one can answer that. I haven't heard a coherent answer anyway, other than money. And that just doesn't fly with me.